Welcome back to Dan Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Jurassic School, released in the year 2017. The movie begins with a 12-year-old science whiz called Tommy, who's on his way to school on his bicycle on the weekend. Tommy helps a classmate, Ethan, fix his science project, a faulty robot dinosaur. He later joins a group of other science nerds where Miss Hadley, their teacher, announces that one of their dinosaur projects will be selected for the statewide Dinosaur Science Fair. Meanwhile, Chloe, Tommy's sister, is annoyed to see her nerdy brother at school while she practices sprinting. She explains to her friends, surprised to see him in school, that he had come for a dinosaur science project. In class, Miss Hadley introduces the children to Dr. Reginald Reynolds, a prehistoric research expert who has offered to help the students choose an experiment for the science fair to win a science grant. Miss Hadley adds their project needs to combine analog and digital technology and must offer something new about dinosaurs. When Miss Hadley then asks the students to present their dinosaurs, Ethan volunteers to go first. He presents his dinosaur to the class, saying he didn't have any difficulties with it. This surprises Tommy, who had expected Ethan to tell her that he had helped him fix it. But no one seems impressed with Ethan's dinosaur anyway, and he is upset. Tommy is up next and impresses everyone when he reveals his dinosaur can be operated with software and his analog device. He adds that his project can fabricate dinosaur DNA too, but when he tries to demonstrate, something goes wrong and his device fails. Ethan takes this opportunity to show off another special feature of his dinosaur, that it can lay eggs in the form of snacks. But this intrusion also causes Tommy's project to fall and break. Tommy is hurt, but Ethan doesn't feel bad for what he did. Dr. Reginald ends up picking Ethan's project and sends him to the regionals. However, Miss Hadley believes Tommy should have won, and everyone in the class is angry with Ethan, but he doesn't care. All that mattered to him was winning. As Reginald leaves, Miss Hadley tries to say that Tommy's project is far more technologically advanced for his age group. But Reggie isn't interested because Tommy's project doesn't work, and it rather seems like he just doesn't like Tommy. He insists that his firm is only interested in funding and backing functional projects and believes Ethan has the talent and charisma to win regionals. So without wasting any time, he makes some calls and arranges for Ethan to intern at Vista Tech, where he works. Just then, Tommy sends a video message to Miss Hadley, telling her that he can do better and asking for another chance. Reginald insists that he is not interested because he doesn't believe anyone in Tommy's age bracket could have created anything that advanced and make it work. But Miss Hadley further insists that they reach a compromise for Tommy. Frustrated, Reggie agrees, but tells her she will be to blame for Tommy's failure if he fails to meet expectations. Miss Hadley is happy and thanks Reggie. At home, Tommy continues to perfect his project. He injects an ostrich egg with fabricated dinosaur DNA and begins to incubate it. But his mom and sister interrupt him while filming his work to get her phone back. Tommy then receives mail informing him he has been chosen to present his dinosaur project at the Regional Dinosaur Science Fair. Tommy is excited and hurries to notify his parents. The next day, Tommy informs his friend Cynthia that he has agreed to come on as Reggie's assistant in an after-school program so Vista Tech can help him further develop his dinosaur project. She insists that Tommy can build even better things than dinosaurs and tells him he is wasting his talents. Still, Tommy believes he can change the world with his dinosaur project, whereas Cynthia thinks Tommy should intern with her mom's company. But Tommy wants the grant, which will allow him to fulfill his dreams. The next day, Ethan taunts Tommy in class when Reggie assigns the duo to collaborate and work together on a special project for Vista Tech. Miss Hadley believes Tommy can build something special and suggests that he improve his presentation, where Reggie believes Ethan has personality and charm and sees no reason to bring Tommy along. Ethan has never lost any science fair competition before, and he threatens to have Tommy kicked out of school if he ruins his chance at another win. Tommy is horrified at his new partner, but continues to work with him anyway. Later, Tommy develops a new idea for a dinosaur project. Still, Ethan doesn't listen and treats him like an assistant, leaving all the work to Tommy, who's having difficulties perfecting his growth formula. Later, Tommy continues working on his idea at home and is frustrated when he still can't get his calculations right. Cynthia offers to help, mentioning her mom always sends her the latest computers. Tommy accepts and thanks her for always looking out for him. Just then, Tommy realizes what he's been missing and attempts to rewrite the code for his DNA program. He injects another ostrich egg with dinosaur DNA and incubates it, feeling more positive this time. The next day, Tommy updates Ethan on the project's progress, saying that he believes they can make the dinosaur he is developing grow faster. Ethan is impressed and claims Tommy's idea as his own. Tommy is not happy as he returns home and marks off another date on his calendar, counting down the days till the science fair. As Tommy is stressed out with his project, he decides to rest a while. Suddenly, the ostrich egg hatches and a baby avian dinosaur pops out, holding the DNA of an ostrich and a dinosaur. Tommy is excited, but begins to worry about how to hide the dinosaur until the day of the science fair. Tommy's baby dinosaur jumps around the room, making strange noises that alert his mother. Tommy rushes to hide the baby dinosaur and then opens the door. After he satisfies his parents that everything is fine and escorts them out of the room, he notices the dinosaur is already growing bigger. Tommy is fascinated by this new creation and names it Spike. Tommy realizes that Spike must be hungry and leaves to grab some food, but he is interrupted by his sister and quickly tries to distract her when Spike steps out of the room. Tommy finds Spike some plants to eat before he reads it a story, and they both fall asleep. The next morning, Tommy pretends to be sick to try and avoid school, but his mom insists that he is fine and he has to leave Spike alone at home. In school, Tommy accidentally hurts Cynthia's feelings by dismissing her as he works on another ostrich egg. She is confused and hurt, but leaves anyway, not wanting to distract him. When Tommy returns home, he discovers that Spike is dying. Realizing that the dinosaur needs its natural habitat, Tommy orders some plants and ferns to mimic the dinosaur's home. After dropping off the new items, the delivery man catches a glimpse of the dinosaur in the living room, screaming and running off. Tommy then unpacks the plants and creates a habitable space for Spike. It seems Spike feels better and Tommy is happy again. But then, his parents arrive home and discover plants all around the house. He lies to them that he is just doing another experiment, but his mother grabs his laptop and takes away his computer privileges as punishment. The next day, when Tommy is at school, Chloe finds the dinosaur in his room when she is cleaning up the house. She panics and scares Spike, who runs to hide. When Tommy arrives home, he explains to her that Spike is his science fair project and asks her to keep him a secret. She agrees, but only if he does her chores and assignments for a few months as payment, and Tommy agrees. Although Chloe is initially afraid of Spike, she is actually quite impressed with Tommy's creation. Soon after, Tommy receives a call from Cynthia, who has been trying to get a hold of him to warn him that Reggie has threatened to kick him off the science fair project if he doesn't answer his emails. Tommy explains that his laptop was taken away and hurries off, asking Chloe to look after Spike while he is gone, as she has already started to bond with it. At school, Tommy begins to demonstrate his research, but as he adds the growth formula to grow an ostrich egg, it explodes in Reggie's face and he kicks Tommy out. Miss Hadley again tries to ask for another chance for Tommy, but Reggie has made up his mind. Tommy tries to tell him how his dinosaur project is almost complete and asks that Reggie reconsider, as he believes that Vista Tech will be impressed. Reggie says if his dinosaur project was as good as he claims, he would have brought it with him. Tommy is heartbroken and runs off, while Ethan is happy that his only competition is out of the race. As Chloe and Spike continue to spend time together, Miss Hadley tells Tommy to bring his project to her on Monday so she can help. Tommy arrives home as Chloe takes pictures with Spike. He breaks the bad news to her, and she consoles him, saying that Spike is a great creature and no one has ever done what Tommy did. Tommy feels better and asks Chloe to go with him to meet Miss Hadley since she still believes in him too. Chloe agrees, and they set off to school together, keeping Spike hidden. When they arrive, Tommy is ambushed by Ethan, who orders him to help fix his robot dinosaur again, shoving the dinosaur at him and hurrying off. Spike becomes terrified seeing the robot dinosaur and begins a rampage through the school. Everyone is terrified as the siblings race after the creature. Suddenly, Reggie and Miss Hadley spot the dinosaur too and join in the chase. But when Ethan tries to join in, every other student is mad at him for being a bully and prevent him from joining in on the chase. Cynthia warns him to stay away from Tommy and his dinosaur, but Ethan shoves her away, saying that Tommy's dinosaur will help him win the science fair. Soon after, the police arrive at the school. Tommy has managed to calm Spike down, but when threatened, he starts to run for his life once again. Reggie calls Vistatech to send a team to help him capture Spike and take him to his lab. The team arrives and catch Spike. Tommy begs Reggie to let him join them to ensure Spike's safety, but Reggie refuses and takes Ethan and Miss Hadley instead. Meanwhile, the officer orders a background check on Reggie, and Tommy asks Cynthia to help him go after them. Cynthia offers him a ride in a luxurious SUV because her mother is very rich and well-connected. She drops him off at Vistatech and he continues his search for Spike on his own. Back at the school, Chloe becomes overwhelmed and faints. While at Reggie's lab, we see that Spike is unresponsive and Ethan asks for Tommy as he doesn't know what to do. But Reggie insists Ethan work alone, reminding him that he has put his career on the line for his project. While Tommy uses Ethan's robot dinosaur as a distraction to get into Vistatech, Ethan insists they bring Tommy in, but Reggie is worried Tommy will tell the authorities what happened and he will lose his career. So Ethan quits and Reggie kicks him off the project and the property. Tommy and Chloe sneak into the building, but are noticed by Reggie and the security guards, who chase after them. Fortunately, the siblings run into Ethan and Miss Hadley, who apologizes for allowing Reggie to take Spike away. Ethan apologizes to Tommy too for being a jerk, not realizing Reggie would go as far as taking Tommy's project for himself. Tommy accepts, and Ethan offers to help. Miss Hadley finds them some disguises and leads them to the lab where Spike is being held, where Tommy realizes Spike does not have enough oxygen and will die soon. The group hides Spike in a trash bin to sneak him out of Vistatech. Tommy hopes to expose Spike to more oxygen in the woods, but they don't make it in time and he dies. Tommy is devastated and swears that he will avenge his dinosaur. But Miss Hadley believes that Spike is only in hibernation due to his hybrid genealogy. Meanwhile, Reggie discovers Spike has been taken off the premises and alerts the company's security to search the area, while Tommy has got Spike back in a warm enclosure and he recovers. Reggie barges in, ordering that Spike be handed over to him, claiming that the creature is Vistatech property. But then, the officer arrives and arrests Reggie for embezzlement, kidnapping, and animal cruelty. Cynthia then arrives with her mother, who is the CEO of another big lab. She offers to keep Spike safe in a habitable sanctuary, with the group there to look after him. Tommy's mother joins them and is very proud of her son for such a massive scientific breakthrough. Sometime after, we see Spike living in a more habitable space, while Tommy helps them create a sister dinosaur for Spike. Tommy thanks Cynthia for all her help as they continue to pet Spike, who is now fully recovered. Later, we see a new egg hatch and a new dinosaur is born. That was all from the video. Subscribe for more content like this and leave a like to help the channel out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Take care.